right. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back. I have been sanctioned off to my bedroom while the rest of the family watches TV and does things in the other room that are too noisy for here. So I'm in my bedroom, and I have built today a food plan that I have followed. I use an app called My Macros Plus to do this, so that way I can figure out how to hit my calories and 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back, and today I had another food plan that I built using an app called My Macros Plus on my phone. I'll put two links in the description down below, one to the iOS store and one to the Android store, so you can go and get it. It costs like $3, but if it helps you hit your goals, $3 is a steal. I do these videos almost every single day. Since I'm building these plans anyways, I thought, why not just record them, throw them up on here, and maybe help somebody else figure out how to do their own food plans as well and how to count their macros. So I'm going to go ahead and start the app here. If you find this video to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even the subscribe button while you're already chilling out here. So we're just going to go over very quickly what I did and how I approached these days. Now, if you're new to my channel, one of the things I talk about on these videos a lot is, I show you some of the food that I have added in. Excuse me. But, a lot of the success that I have found has propelled me to my results that I am wanting is a mental thing. The food has calories, a certain number of calories, a certain number of macros, proteins, carbs, and fats, and they basically end up being a mathematical equation. 1 + 1 always equals 2. That part doesn't take a lot of mental stuff. Your opinion on 1 + 1 = 2 doesn't mean anything. But the hard part is building these plans and figuring out how to mentally stay on track, mentally stay consistent, and not let your own sort of personal desires or wants or needs, the unhealthy ones especially, they will try to take over. So being able to keep those at bay sometimes is difficult. So the mental challenge of this is truly the biggest challenge of building food plans and sticking with them. So, for me today, from a mental standpoint, was a very basic day. It was a Friday. I worked. I went with some of the same sort of strategies that I've been using over the last week, which is eat larger meals. I haven't been super hungry during the day. A month ago, I wanted to eat all day long. Now I'm kind of I'll eat just kind of whenever. So I'm still kind of in that mode. So I'm eating less times throughout the day, but bigger meals. So for example, if we take a look here, my lunch was a bunch of food and is about 1,000 calories. Keep in mind, my calorie target is about 2,550. So this one meal almost knocked out, not quite half, maybe 40% of my overall calories. Again, strategy, eat more calories each meal so that I'm not eating so much throughout the day. Dinner, it was a big one again. I had a wrap, I had a couple buffalo chicken patties, I had a couple things mixed in here, 761 calories there. Again, if you go back a month ago, most of my meals were in the 300 to 400 range. So definitely going larger on these meals here. For snacks, I had a 1 protein bar. I had another bag of protein chips. These are made by the Quest company. And then some Haribo gummy bears. And if you look at the numbers at the top, here is where it left me. We're actually going to go ahead and kind of finish this together. So if we look, it says 412 calories remaining. That's underneath my 2,550. And by the way, if you don't know what your calories and your macro targets should be, I'm going to put 2 links in the description down below. They're going to give you some estimates. One is going to give you a little bit more protein and a little bit more fat. The other ones are going to pull your protein back a little bit and change your fat around. So check them out and see which one you think fits you best. But this 412 is underneath my target. And I don't necessarily feel like I have to use all 412, but I want to get closer to my target. If you're too far under calorie, start burning up your muscle. And I've worked too hard for the amount of muscle that I've got, whatever I've got. So I want to knock off probably about another 200 calories. So we're going to add in about another 200. Now let's look at the macros at the top. 24 total grams of protein remaining, 10 of carbs, and 20 of fat. So what do I want my snack, my next thing that I eat to be? Well, I want to be thinking about stuff that's probably lower carb, but higher protein and higher fat. And so thinking of something along those lines, what if I did something boy, I don't know, because I'm just not that hungry. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do another 1 protein bar. It's going to knock our calories down by exactly 200, which I just said a second ago is really all I was kind of concerned about. And if we look at the total macros at the top, it knocked out most of my proteins. I went over my carbs a little bit, and I knocked down my fat even a little bit there too. So It was a nice single choice. Again, I looked at how many calories I wanted to use up, how many I wanted to still knock off, and then I used the macros at the top to determine, okay, what am I going to eat that's going to help me with this? I want to base it more on protein and more on the fat. So, pretty standard day, but, kind of sticking with this new strategy. It's just fitting me right now. I'm looking forward at some point to going back to my my normal one with the pre and the post workout and all that. But right now, this is working for me. So that's it. I do these videos pretty much every day. Subscribe if you find this to be helpful. Appreciate you all watching. Again, the app's called My Macros Plus. Links in the description down below, as well as the macro and calorie calculators. Go check them out. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Peace out.